Stop overspraying your beast mode fragrances. They are super strong. I know everybody is really passionate about their beast mode, super performers, but no, less is more. And today I'm gonna cover a handful of fragrances where like really you do not need more than 2 sprays. One is preferred. First off, Le Lion de Chanel. This is an incredible spicy leathery fragrance that when you smell it, it feels like it's burning in your nose. It's incredible. It's such a confidence booster, but this fills up all the space that you're occupying. Like I wore 1 spray of this and even that filled up the whole car. You need not wear more than 1 spray of this fragrance, which is actually great because it's a really expensive fragrance. There is bang for your buck. It's an incredible scent, but it will be really overwhelming if you wear too much. In fact, that statement goes for any of these fragrances. They will be really overwhelming if you wear too much, and that's it. And also, spray tip, don't spray them here for these ones unless you want to choke yourself out. I like to spray these ones 1 time on the back of my neck or even on the back of my knees if it's summer. Otherwise, I just spray here and I dab my elbows together and that's it. Carner Barcelona Revolution. This is another leather scent. You're going to see a theme of leather scents probably. And this is kind of like a metallic, really cool leather and metal and mineral type of scent. It's mysterious, and when you put too much of this, it just is, it's intense and it's confusing and you're like, it starts to smell weird. This is one that you need a lightness to complement that like leather mineral thing going on, and that is amazing. This is one of my favorite leather fragrances. This is a really great one for men, and my hubby loves this, but he is known to overspray it, and so that is how I learned. Basically anything from Mind Games, if you like really want bang for your buck and like luxury intense, you're really into intense fragrances, 1 or 2 sprays with anything from Mind Games. This here is French Defense. This is a cherry scent. I really love this one, and I really love Sisa. That's like a sesame, almost like gourmand vibe. I love the cherry note in here. This is beautiful, but again, overwhelming if oversprayed. Duquesa. This fragrance from Gritty, this is character through and through. Not trying to say this is drag queen vibes, but it is, but in like a beautiful way. Like really eccentric, you know? That level of intensity, that's this fragrance. So you're gonna smell crazy if you overspray this. Montal Ristretto Intense Cafe. Personally not a fan of this, but it is like a coffee roast scent and it has a really nice opening of coffee. Don't be fooled because it will dry down to a different scent. So for me, I was like, yes, coffee, I want more. And I did more. And that was a mistake because the coffee note fades and then it's that like really intense, sweet, like almost chocolatey roast scent. And then it's just too much. And then it just makes you feel sick. And of course, our favorite, everyone's favorite, Ms. Delina Exclusif. Beautiful in 1 or 2 sprays. A horrible disaster in 3 or more sprays. It's just like too sweet, too intense. There's a lot of notes going on, and especially jeez, I smelled it and I'm already dying. It's especially because there's a powdery quality in here that takes over and it's just not enjoyable. Small doses, wonderful. Large doses, and you're gonna choke yourself out like I'm doing right now, and you're gonna die. Maison Francis Kurkdjian Baccarat Rouge, our favorite cult classic. And this fragrance, whenever I smell it out of here, I'm like, oh, so beautiful. But then when I smell it in the world on people, I'm like, oh God. And like, to be fair, most of them are probably wearing dupes, but a lot of people who are wearing the real thing, that has been confirmed that they're wearing the real thing, they just overspray it. And this fragrance, the beauty about it is that light airiness, like, and the peekaboo game. You don't want to smell this all the time. You think you do, but you don't. You want it to play that hide and seek game with you because that's the beauty of it. Smelling too much of this, it kills it. I put it away for a while. I have not worn this in quite some time because of how much I smell it outside, but every time I smell it out of here, I want to wear it so badly. And my son, he sniffed this the other day and he stuck his nose right in there because he's almost 3, so like he doesn't understand there has to be distance. And so he got a tiny little bit on his nose. And oh my God, did this kid smell exquisite for the rest of the day. Like I was like sniffing his nose. He smelled amazing. And that's what a little bit does. Like people are gonna just, like they're gonna be salivating over you. I mean, I'm salivating over him because he's like adorable as heck and he's my baby, but you know what I mean. Next is Cor Gentile from Cinque Canto. We're gonna be Italian today. This is an incredible scent, and this whole collection is powerhouse through and through. I had another one that tragically died because I dropped it and it shattered, and it was Ricina. This one is my favorite though, so I'm happy this one's still alive. Ricina smelled like Fleur Narcotique, but like on steroids. And this one, it has this kind of like vintage vibe. It smells to me very regal, very majestic. It has a note of carnation. It's not for everyone. Like, I highly recommend that you guys sample this out first if you haven't tried this. This is not a blind buy, safe fragrance. I have samples available on the scented.ca, but if you love it, you will adore it. But this one is so strong. This one is headache, risk of headache. And I've gotten a headache because sometimes when I love a fragrance, I make the mistake, even today, even though I have done this so many times, I guess I just don't learn my lesson. And I did a lot of sprays. Like maybe 3 or 4 sprays. I really should have just done one, and that would have been plenty. So the other fragrance that smells like this is Parfums d'Orsay L'Intrigante. It's also like this, the scent profile, and that one's really weak. So if I found something in between, that would be perfect. But the L'Intrigante one, I can overspray that one, and that one has a really nice trail. Anyway, I digress. This was sent to me in PR many a moons ago, and this is a very sweet kind of tobacco scent. It's more masculine, I find. It's really beautiful. But then this is what my husband did. He oversprayed it immediately, and it was horrible. It was awful, and I did not want to smell it again for a long time. But it's actually a really beautiful scent, and in fact, most fragrances from Argo is really nice. This is like an elegant party boy to me. Like, if you're a guy who likes, like, not to say that they're similar, but if you like Jean Paul Gaultier, what's that one? Ultramale. Yeah. Change it up with this. This is a really like more mature, deep, but tobacco kind of sweet smell. This is very cool. A little bit boozy as well. And yeah, but one spray. Ganymede Extrait from Marc Antoine Barrois. I love the Ganymede line. It is their best. This was more intense, spicier. It's like Ganymede meets Le Lion de Chanel. It's that. It's got that spicy kind of fire in there. And this is as well very intense. Ganymede already on its own is super intense. So this kind of is a mineral scent. It smells almost a bit earthy, spicy, ozonic. It's weird, but it is fascinating and it is captivating. And with those weird, captivating scents, you want to create intrigue by just spraying a little bit. Otherwise, like, people will lose interest. So yeah, if you want to maintain the intrigue and you don't want to like piss people off, 1 or 2 sprays. If you do want to piss people off, then why are you watching this video? Go wear as many sprays as you want. Like, I'm only here to help you, for people that care to be helped. Okay, I did have one more. This one is a tricky one. This one is from Lattafa. It's called La African Drummer. This is a creamy scent. I also tried to wear a lot of it. And this is a really like creamy, almost coconutty, almost hair product type of scent. It's beautiful. It is really nice. I also have Lattafa Affection in this type of bottle. That one smells really good, but they're strong, deceivingly strong. So 2 sprays or you're gonna hurt yourself. Like, it will just give you a headache. Beast Mode is great. It's nice to get bang for your buck. Performance with fragrances is what most people want when they spend a lot of money on a fragrance. Like, you don't want necessarily to have your fragrance fade immediately, but be reasonable. Okay, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time.